Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez, and welcome and thank you for watching us here at LatinoGraduate.net. Today we have a very two special guests because, for number one, not only are they musicians, and well, you tell me, I mean, you guys do everything. I can't just say you're just musicians, right? Josh and JB, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank
you
for
having
coming.
us.
Yeah, absolutely. But tell us, I mean, thank you. There's our audience. It was a delayed reaction, but it's not recorded. See, it's not a record. You know how they do that laugh track.
Exactly.
It's all live. Anything could happen. But like I said, you guys do a lot of things. Tell us. I mean, you have a TV show. You're music producers. You're what else? Dancing.
Yeah, we do pretty much everything.
Yeah, when people usually ask us what do we do specifically, it's kind of a big question.
Yeah, right.
We act.
Uh-huh.
We had a TV show going for a while as a reality-based TV show.
I remember. I saw that.
Yeah.
In fact, I interviewed somebody that was on your show.
Really?
The Duchess or...
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
She's like, I'm on the Josh and JB. I'm like, what's that? And then I checked it out, and I became a teen idol. Yeah. Or you guys became a teen idol to me. I don't know.
Thank you. Yeah, but it was...
That was an adventure, and it was a great experience, too, because for me, that was really my first thing doing something of that stature, you know?
Yeah.
But JB, he's been doing acting since he was really little, so...
Yeah, it's been it's something I've always passioned for, and the TV show is basically the big, chance to.
I have to ask, how did that come to? Did you do the producing part first, and then you guys approached them, or they approached you, or how did that synergize?
We kind of put ourselves out there first,
okay,
and then they came to us,
all right,
more or less.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got more involved in the music side of it first, and then we decided to establish our own record label.
Okay.
And put ourselves on it and try to distribute ourselves by ourselves, and then a whole bunch of people got interested, and then
including a lot of girls, I might add.
Yeah.
Right? You got to check out the show.
Yeah.
And that's important because we always throw out to our teens and those that want to do things. Sometimes they say, well, yeah, but how do I get started? How do I do it? And we tell them, just do it, right?
Exactly.
You just have to do it.
Sometimes there just isn't an instruction manual.
Yeah,
it's true, right? And if there is, you can't. If you go by it, everybody else is going by it.
Exactly. You just got to do things your own way.
Yeah.
And you just evolve your own style of doing your own business. That's just the way you have to do it.
Now, we were able to follow up with you guys, or I was, because of a connection, and it brought me around it back, and I said, Josh and JB, God, that sounds familiar, and then I met you guys, I said, okay, I know who these guys are, and it was the bullying thing, because we're doing a program on anti-bullying, or preventions of bullying. Now, your brothers...
Yeah.
Bullying between brothers is a little different, but I mean,
they call it brotherly love.
Yeah.
But
he's not calling it that. You can tell.
He's got a little more strength.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
But it's just really bringing the awareness factor out. A lot of parents don't know that it's going on, whether their kid is a bully or their kid is being bullied, because. First of all, if the kid's a bully, he's not going to go home and say, "Hey, Dad, I just picked on some kid today." But if a kid's being bullied, there's all that stuff going on around right now about being a snitch. How it's bad to be a snitch.
Right.
How
well, that's been a stigma for a long
tattletales,
time.
all that stuff.
Right.
But when it comes to your own personal health and yourself. You owe it to yourself to, if you need help, you got to go to somebody.
Well, I know for me when I was younger, there were several instances I was bullied, and I don't recommend this to anybody. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I got suspended because my parents gave me, they gave me, for dogs and people that would come up at me, they gave me mace. Mace. So this kid was bullying me again. I didn't know what to do, and I thought, well, it's not harmful, but it'll keep him away from me without exchanging blows. So I used that, and police came, and I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to have that. And that's why you guys can't have mace in schools anymore. It comes back to me.
That's amazing.
So kids were desperate. I remember being desperate because I did not want to get picked on over and over again.
Yeah, when you're desperate for help, you have to go to somebody.
Yeah, you can't. It's not going to get done if you just sit around and just take the blows every day. So you have to go get help.
Yeah, exactly. Now, have you guys been picked on?
Oh yeah, there's been plenty of occasions.
When we were little, we were always picked on. I was picked on mainly because I was different from a lot of the kids in school.
Yeah, and especially where we were raised and brought up. It was very different. There was a very shortage of population between African Americans. It was mostly
there was a bit of racial slurs and stuff at school.
Like what?
Like there's just a lot of hurtful words and things that kids can do.
But it's important because sometimes kids don't know what that means. You know, what are some forms? Because there's so many different ways. Somebody sent a message about passive aggressive
and stuff like that. Some kids don't even know what that is.
Right.
But back then it was more of like an in-your-face kind of thing.
Yeah.
And a bully would usually have his little posse going or something like that. They'd have a group of friends around him where they could heckle a kid by themselves, and nobody would stick up for him. And but bullying has evolved, especially with the internet.
The technology. I think that's what's making it easier for bullies to get to the victims,
Hit and hide. Well, parents have done it to other...
Yeah.
Remember that in the news?
Yeah, on the MySpace thing.
That's messed up. But there's a lot of instances also with, I don't know if you want to call it blackmailing, or because usually, sometimes the bully just does it for fun, which is messed up.
That's true.
Sick.
Yeah.
But a lot of the bullies usually have evidence of their victim doing something maybe shameful, or maybe a video of them picking.
Oh, they hold it up against them. I didn't even think of that. Right.
Post it on their Facebook, posted it on MySpace for everybody to see.
On a website like YouTube.
Yeah, and YouTube.
Well, then Paris Hilton gets bullied all the time because she's always got videos out there somewhere. But okay, so and that's true. Now you guys had a message to others, and I liked how I think one of you had said, I don't remember which one, but you had said because sometimes it starts with those that are bullying. It starts with, and sometimes they
have been bullied.
Right.
And they pick that up, and then they go to use it to make themselves feel better.
Right.
But
so they may be having a situation at their home.
They might be having a situation where their parents are bullying them.
Exactly. Or abuse. And they don't know how to take out their anger.
And people don't teach you how to tell on your parents.
Right. Right.
Right. They don't teach you that in school.
No.
But I think that should be brought to attention as well. That really needs to be pushed in school systems, and really it's just getting awareness to the parents, because it all comes down to the parents. It's their honestly, it's their responsibility. They should know what their kid is up to in school. They should. And
they should, right?
They should, but in most cases they don't.
Right.
Because hey, kid comes home from school, they'll ask, "How was your day, honey?" And they'll say, "Nothing much. It was okay."
Well, and we're in a society now where the dinner time is
gone. Not
well, it's not right. It's KFC and McDonald's, and it's everybody spreads out to their other areas. So there's no that talking time, that quality time that people right.
And there's just so much going on, really, in this whole issue between the internet, between school fights and everything like that. It can get confusing.
Yeah, and the internet makes it so it's anonymous. I mean, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So people are going to hide behind
fake
that.
MySpace or whatever. People. Just check out a video on YouTube or something and just look at some comments. There's always going to, no matter what the subject is,
people will just blog random things.
People will just people will just make rude, obscene comments.
I've seen it. Yeah,
I've like the most beautiful video or something.
Yeah, I've had to remove friends from commenting on somebody else's thing in a really derogatory way, and I just say, I don't need you on my Facebook.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think it's just people aren't afraid behind a computer when it comes to that stuff.
Exactly.
In all honesty, that's how it gets so bad, where somebody considers taking their own life to get away from it.
Right. Right, and it's sad that it has to get to that point.
It is
shouldn't.
sad. It shouldn't ever get to that point.
Right.
It shouldn't get to that point.
And let's talk to those that are in that desperate situation where, even the Columbine, if we go back to Columbine, those kids were also picked on. I mean, right? And they just took it out in such a way like, well, fine, I'm going to get back at you, and they took it to the
extreme.
And I just saw, and I don't know how this relation goes, but I saw a documentary on elephants being abused. And people go all of a sudden, well, how come that elephant rampaged and practically trampled
at random?
And it wasn't random because he's been abused for and he finally just snapped.
Yeah, and that's
It's like a forest fire that got out of hand.
Right. So it goes back to again where the abuse starts, which is either again other bullies or at home, and again sometimes parents don't have the. So we're going to talk about that in another segment. But what would you guys, what do you think you can do to help? I mean, you have the ability of, you have TV, you have music.
Yeah.
What do you think, or do you have any plans on?
We have all kinds of plans right now, like from YouTube, getting our fans involved in it, spreading awareness at their schools.
That's good.
Because a lot of our audiences are in high school and middle school.
Yeah.
So, really,
I'm not in either, but I'm still there.
Spread awareness to parents.
Right.
Really, in all essence, it's just, really bringing up morale.
Yeah.
Telling
Getting it
kids
out
that
there.
it's, it's okay to tell somebody that you're being picked on. It's okay to tell somebody that you're having issues with your family, that you're picking on kids because you're trying to get rid of something. It should be brought to the school's attentions too.
And you're typically not the only kid being bullied.
No, you're not.
So, unless you're the easy target. And I was the easy target. I had the big backpack that I would go, oh, shut up. You see, you're already laughing.
I had the roller backpack.
Good for you. You got the roller. Yeah, no, I had it before, when we didn't think of that. I had a hill that I'd go up every freaking afternoon and evening. Anyway, and God, that thing was so heavy. But I remember one time this guy was making fun of me, and I had the big glasses, and so and then several others all ganged up around me, and literally, and that was traumatic thinking about it. I went home, told my father, but I felt kind of bad telling my father, but he's 6'4", so I wanted him to kind of come out and show them after I got home, like, this is my father, he's 6'4", don't pick on me. But, and they got on the phone right away, took action, and those kids didn't bug me again, And then in high school, they were cool with me. They were like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yeah, you better say what's up, because I'm going to turn you in. So you have to take action, right? You can't be quiet about it.
You can't be quiet about it. And how you mentioned, group bullying like that, that's also happening on the internet.
Yeah.
Because kids can just log on.
Wow.
What was it? It was a while ago. I forget who it was. But they were doing like a live kind of feed where they were going to take their own life.
Oh, yes, I heard about that. Right, yeah. It was on,
on,
I think, Justin TV or one of those.
People were signing in, and they
to
were
watch
commenting it.
Yeah.
Encouraging the person to
because
do
they
it.
wanted to see it. Yeah.
How much
Ridiculous.
stuff is that?
No, and I want to talk about not just bullies at our level of, I say our level like I'm in high school again, but, I was talking to this about with a friend, and they have a boss bully. Because in the workplace, there's still, bosses can be tyrants.
They can.
But no one's talking about that, and I think if we start at the corporate level as well, I happen to know this organization is a very reputable organization, so I won't tell about the organization, but the individual has brought their employees to tears. What do you think about that?
That's also another form of bullying that just shouldn't be tolerated.
It's demoralizing.
It's just,
right?
Demoralizing the employee.
There's so many other ways you can go about. If your employee messed up on something or something like that,
it's understandable. But
to be mad, but it's not understandable to do that.
Constant basis, then what's the point? It's just pretty much being a tyrant.
You should be able to. I believe that all people have the ability to control themselves, and I believe that all people know right from wrong. It's just an instinct, whether it's taught in school or not. It's an instinct to know that, it's wrong to go out and harm somebody.
Even people that are mentally ill, for the most part, they still have that
cognition where they're not going to go out and kill somebody just because their brain tells them to do it.
Right. Right, and that's my point. So if you have the ability now, on a completely lighter note, okay, you guys are going out there. You're putting yourselves out there. Tell us, what can we see more of coming in the next?
We've got music videos going on. We're actually filming. We're in the process. We're back and forth, San Diego and LA. We're filming the second season of our TV show, and we're going to do a whole nother spin on it.
Wow!
And we're going to try to release another album with that.
Wow, great!
So we're going to try
Fantastic.
to just push it all out there.
Fantastic.
Along with the bullying campaign and just raise awareness in that area too.
Now, and you guys have a website, which we happen to have right behind us, Josh and JB. You could go to joshandjb.com, and in fact, there's a part on there on the anti-bullying campaign where you can sign up and register, right?
Register and we're gonna have reward systems on there pretty soon too. We're gonna have raffles and stuff like that.
A whole bunch of good stuff.
And free prizes, and we're gonna turn it into a nice little social networking type site. And you guys can check us out on Facebook and MySpace as well.
Yeah, go to them. Facebook, it's facebook.com.
Josh and JB, just like the website.
Yeah.
And I believe on the website there's some links too.
And we're going to make Josh, J, and JB, and Aaron too website, right?
Yeah.
No?
Well,
They'll say yes to anything. Look at that.
In the future.
So we'll align forces. But we thank you so very much for coming on and bringing up this conversation.
Thank you
so
so
very much. And check out their website, joshandjb.com. Help enter the Stop Bullying campaign and help make a difference. Thank you for watching.